I want to talk a little bit about generative AI and education. AI is everywhere, including in higher education. And right now, education is being transformed. Many educators are afraid that generative AI, in particular, is going to undercut education by giving students a tool that already does what we want to teach them to do. How do we teach students to write when they already have an expert writer on their desktop? So, how do we use these technologies in education? How do we treat these technologies as tools rather than as magic or a threat? How do we lead? Well, what leading means here is really three things: responsibility, opportunity, and community. Our responsibility is to teach our students how to effectively use the tools that will absolutely dominate business in the future. The opportunity is to figure out how to use these technologies to transform education. And community? We need to address the needs of our community and help to guide them towards effective use of the technologies that are reshaping our world. So, responsibility. Businesses are trying to use generative AI to get operational advantages and cost savings, do content creation, customer support, and improve hiring processes. That means to move forward in the world, you need to know how to use these tools. While you might not be replaced by AI, you will be replaced by someone who knows how to use it. What that means to us is that we have to educate our students on how to use these tools that are, even now, reshaping our work. This means classes in deep learning and generative models, classes in training and refinement techniques, how these technologies fit into workflow, and how you design when one of the tools in your toolkit is now a language model. But using these technologies is not just about the technology. Knowing how to talk to a machine will be a huge component of what we're going to need to be successful in the future. We steer these systems with language, and we need to teach our students how to use their language skills to guide the machine. It's a very different skill than programming. It's far more a skill in knowing how to describe what's happening in the world efficiently. And these systems, as powerful as they are by no means perfect. We need to train our students in how to do quality assessment and quality assurance, and how to work with these systems as copy editors and fact checkers who make sure the things that we're building are telling the truth. And then we must teach them about limits. To use these technologies, our students need to understand their limits, where they work well, and where they go wrong, and where they will go wrong badly. All of this is our responsibility as educators. And then there are opportunities. We can find ways to amplify and transform education with these technologies. We are in the midst of change driven by the new tools at our disposal, and the opportunities are astounding. Personalized learning with content tailored to individual student needs, virtual tutors who can instruct as a teaching assistant 24/7 and provide automated feedback, virtual study groups with machines adding to the conversation and exploration. And for faculty, content generation, with the machine helping to generate study materials and course content. And understanding that we can turn education into something that's driven by data. Data that can be used to track where students are, to better guide them as to what they need. The opportunities are incredible. And then there's community. The world is being transformed by AI. The transformation can go well or go badly, depending upon how well everyone understands the technologies. It's incumbent upon us to help the community understand what these technologies are, how they can be used, and where the risks are. That means developing executive education programs for AI technologies, public forums aimed at communicating ideas and opportunities to the general public, briefings for regulators and policymakers, and broader communication using op-eds, press, and even social media. As the world changes, we need leadership to guide that change, leading through our responsibility to educate our students, leading by finding opportunities to create new kinds of technologies to transform education, and leading through thought leadership for our broader communities. leading by showing people how to use these new technologies to improve our work, transform our lives, and support the common good. Thanks. Oh, and please stay safe.